Hello and greetings, my fellow Long Darkians, and welcome to some base talk of the upcoming base customization coming up in Long Dark in the DLC update number 6, Safe House customization. So I want to take a look at all the spots out in Mystery Lake, and some of this is going to change because there's going to be a global wildlife refresh. Like, we're lucky enough to actually see a moose right now. Now, moose, maybe he doesn't go along this path anymore. We will have to see. That's going to be a big factor in bases. I'm going to talk about pros and cons on every base as well. First off, on top of the classic Trapper's Homestead, one of my favorite spots right now before the update. Very good. Like you see, we got a moose that comes by. We have a bear as well. Occasionally, only about one wolf, and there is rabbits and occasionally a couple deer as well. So it's pretty lively, even though it's back here. We do have a nice shed out there for getting a fire sometimes as well. We have that neighboring cave, the transition to a Mountain Town map that does have some coal. Yeah, it's a pretty solid area. I have spent a lot of time out here. I really do like it. A little bit of ways if you want to go do some fishing, but all in all, not a bad place to hang out. All right, so let's get in. And obviously, we're going to be showing off stuff when that update does drop on what you can do. But this one already got a couple things going for it as well. I'm going to grab that since we just kind of started this run to show this off. Oh yeah, it's got storage space. We've got a locker. And the containers kind of vary sometimes. But at least you have a couple. And the safe, which you'll probably be able to. Actually, I'll take that as well. We won't do too many looting because we're just going to be showing off bases. But I can't help myself. So it does come with a workbench. Though it does, from what I saw, the concept art on the October dev diary, it looks like Will can make his own out of wood there. And also furniture as well. I don't know about beds. I know there's storage we can make, like we can make those storage hatches. The vegetable rack and something else, I do believe. So there's going to be stuff we can make for storage. Because some places are really nice to have as a base, but I never do it because really there was not enough storage space. I'm like, it would kind of be inconvenient. So that is a bonus right there. I don't know if we could make a stove, that would be awesome. And I think modders are going to do some really great stuff anyway. But just like to think about this, I would probably clear a lot of this out though initially. Yeah, I would clear out basically anything that's not storage. We'd just break that all down so we'd have plenty of room. And you can bring over items, it looks like, as well, because they showed off the globe and the baseball bat from Blackrock Mountains map at the prison, so that'll look pretty cool. So yeah, there are a variety of options. I'm wondering if maybe you could, I know this is just theorizing, probably gonna be done in a mod. I don't think they'd go this far, but I'd be happy if they did. Maybe you could break down the ammunition bench, take it up here, piece by piece. The forge, I don't think Will's probably gonna be good enough to, like, I'm always hoping there's gonna be a skill for like furniture making. That would be cool. But yeah, maybe a forge too. I mean, there's a lot of forge options now in the game, so it's not a big deal. And for the ammunition bench and all that to go out somewhere. But it would be nice to have it all in one place, wouldn't it? Just something to think about. Now, I don't know about beds yet. I didn't see anything in the dev diary to get me out there on that. I like that because some places I'd like a bed. I'd like to stay there, but it doesn't have a bed. I mean, you've got a bedroll, but other than that. So really, I would clear a lot of this out. Line up some more storage, ideally. And yeah, it's pretty solid already. It's got a couple things for storage already. It's got a workbench. It's got a bed. It's all going to really depend. This is a pretty solid base. It is all going to depend also on the wildlife refresh as well. Because some of these animals could go bye-bye. Might affect your hunting a bit. But next up, I think we're going to head on over to the camping office. And alright, we are at the lovely Mystery Lake camping office. Not a bad stop. I often use this as a waypoint quite a bit. And a lot of these are going to be stuff with interior loading screens. There are a couple exceptions, but you do need a loading screen for any type of building. I don't think we're going to be able to, like, let's say, do the Mountain Town cave or anything like that. Would be kind of cool. Set up my own little stuff in the cave. But yeah, they weren't really clear on that, but I think it's going to be most structures. So we can hope. But your camping office, not a bad location. Right next to fishing huts. A little bit of wolf activity, but really, it's not bad at all. Like the cave up there, too, would be kind of nice. But I think that is excluded. The lookout towers, we'll go look at that as well. I do wonder if we can do like a coal bin outside too. Could we make one? Will we be able to do anything on the outside of it? Probably not. It's probably all going to be interior. But we can see. Now, one thing I like about this one, though, a lot of space. And I don't think the fish are going to go anywhere, so that's kind of a guaranteed food source as well. It does have a work table already. Does have a couple stoves. Only one slots, though, so it's not as great. But it's still not bad. And plenty of storage. Plenty of storage. A lot of room. Like, yeah, I don't think you can... I don't know yet, but I don't think you're going to be able to take out the big stuff like this. But like tables, anything you'd normally be able to take out, you can just take out. Yes, we clean all this up. Could have some storage down there too. That would be nice. And every video on our kind of our off days, I'm going to be covering just like one specific region and doing all the different stuff. Showing off the bases just ahead of time so you can kind of get yourself a good idea of where you want to go. I thought it'd be kind of helpful. And we already do have beds here too as well, so already it's not bad. It's an okay location. Yeah, definitely if you're going fishing and that's your thing, you got it pretty good out here. Not too bad. So generally I might probably leave at the table and some other stuff. I might add a couple things. But overall, yeah, it's pretty solid. Also, Carl, good to see you. Pretty solid. We can probably take out the lights, too. I wonder if I can move the lights to other locations. There's food thought. Like, we could change up all this. Oh, yeah, I'm probably going to have a separate series when customization comes out. I'll just travel around and go do all that stuff. It would be pretty cool. All right, let's head out here. And then next time, I think we'll head over to those cabins real quick. On the other side of the lake. Okay, now there's a couple cabins along here. They're mostly all the same, pretty much. We'll just go hop in one real quick. Get stuck a little bit, apologies. Now this one's a little cozy. It's gonna be a bit... I mean, you could do stuff with it. It does have a bed. Doesn't have an indoor fireplace or anything like that. I would kind of lean out to no. Just because it's rather small. I'm also hoping the dam, since technically that kind of does count, I would say. The dam. Oh, I could do amazing things with the dam. I really hope we can do that. That would be amazing. But we'll also cover the dam in this video as well. Probably more near to the end. Now these are okay. I'm going to cover this one. We'll cover all the cabins in general kind of around here. I would probably... Nah... Like, you could definitely fix it up. Like, it sounds like we can fix them all up. If we really wanted to. Gives you something to do. I would really recommend, like, a carpentry woodworking skill or something. We could get better at it, unlock more things. I love that in survival games. That's kind of my jam. I do love it. So that could be very cool. Very possibilities of things to do. Basically, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it just because you don't have a lot of space to work with. That's the big thing. Plus, yeah, if you can make a bed, there's also some other stuff I'd like to see. But I think up next, we'll head up to that, because I'm thinking about that bunker just off over here, right above the bear cave, if you will. Now, this one kind of out of the way. Not really a great location, though. If the global wildlife refresh does change it up quite a bit, this could be some better ground, too. I mean, there's some rabbits. There's little stuff out here. Obviously, not too far from Mystery Lake, the lake itself. And there's a bear out there as well. It would be a little bit extra work, though. But let's dive right in. I'm just wondering about the space as well. Because this one, I kind of like the idea of this one. I think I definitely want to do one. Mostly because you don't have anything in here. Definitely be a fixer-upper. I think you can make a nice, solid base in here. Kind of almost like a fallout bunker. We do have a little bit of a... It's not a great bed, obviously. Not a great bed. I'm gonna eat that. Good stuff. But, yeah, I do kind of like it. it's got potential. It's like kind of like a, because what I really like is I want some big space with a clean slate. I can do everything from the start fresh, and this kind of qualifies it. Yeah, and in Stalker Below they do have those random bunkers as well. I'm not gonna go probably cover it in this video, but I think the same kind of concept applies. All right, next I think we'll head to the lookout tower because that is actually going to be covered in the bases. Now this one is a lovely locale. It's kind of out of the way of everything though, really. And you would have to go up every day and down. So a little bit of a commute to your job, Will. But for a view though, and probably just getting a little bit foggy, but fantastic view. I love it, I really do. Got a good eye, quite a bit. Let's pop in. Got a decent amount of space. Like if you could move the beds, that would, I hope we can at least move the beds and stuff. 'Cause I feel like it's just too close, you know. I would probably keep most things. Like hopefully we can move that around. I imagine we could. I would probably, if I can't interact with it, I'd like to get rid of it maybe. You got a 2-slot stove. You take that out, keep the radio, move the radio. Move that up, really open up the floor plan, as it were. I mean, you got bed. We need some more storage in here, though, so that's definitely something I would add. But it's nice. It's rather rustic. Does not count as non-cabin fever, though. Something just to be aware. You're still technically in a cabin, so he's gonna get cabin fever. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but either way. So this one, not bad. Would recommend, but like currently right now, it's a little too far out of the way of everything. It's not a great view right Vista, but just be aware you're gonna have to work for it. So next time I think this will cover all the trailers, kind of like by the Mystery Lake Dam. We're gonna go out to the clear cut trailers, and we'll take a look at those. Now these ones are kind of interesting because they're in a pretty decent location, and with wildlife resources may change even for the better. There's a bear all the way down the line of the old wrecked watchtower. There's wolves, decent amount of deer, a couple rabbits further down the line. We do have a stove out here by this broken down shed. I do believe it is a 2-slot, so that's not bad. That's not terrible at all. And basically one of these trailers is the same as everyone else, so we'll have ourselves a look. It varies a little bit, but it's the same things apply. So we got plenty of beds. I've got plenty of beds. Decent amount of space. I'd like to take these out. Unless if I could put like our own containers we make and put these in here. Like I wish maybe we can grab like these metal containers. They can put on a weight on them too, so we can take them with us. I like to just like this, you know, really organize this. Put like one container here, one container, like 2 containers per thing. Wouldn't that be awesome? Yeah, you could just really get into organization there. I think that would be great. Move those shelves around a little bit, make that straight if we could. That would be nice. So not bad. Maybe take out these shelves or something in the corner, or maybe take out a bed, maybe. Take out this shelf. Put a workbench in there. You got something really nice, I think. Plenty of wall space for photos as well. This could be okay. This could be okay. Like as with the dam is also not a bad spot. There is a tendency to get ambushed by a wolf occasionally, though. So it's not one of my favorite, though. I'd probably go first. Probably trappers and then camping office. Probably my top 2 picks, honestly. If the dam is, I will cover the dam, but if the dam is one of those, I'd really like to be my number 1, honestly, because that's a lot of customization. That's a lot of stuff we can mess with. All right, next up, I think we're going to head to the dam. And this is going to go under maybe because I'm not entirely sure this is going to apply to the dam. It's an interior location. It has a loading screen. I just don't know if it qualifies more as a transition area because it's a bit big. But if it could be, oh man, this is probably my number 1 base. I know it's a little out of the way, Granted, it's not too far from the ravine, though. You do a little bit of hunting there. And obviously the big attraction, because I think you're going to, because you can make some furniture, it seems. Probably reclaimed wood. There are well over 300 pieces of reclaimed wood in the dam. There is quite a bit. A massive amount, really. Let's just go take a look. Because if we can clean it up, it's going to take a lot of work, honestly. It's going to take a lot of work. Also, the caveat that they did make it a bit darker in here. So really no... It'd be nice to make some flaming torches, but that wouldn't be... Keeping it up really wouldn't be realistic-wise. So, great interior place here. Gotta watch out with live wires that during the Aurora, but... Bit of fixer-upper. One big thing about this, though... Interior space. It's an amazing amount of space. This is kind of been on like on my wish list. Hopefully we get to see this. Or at least somebody can make a mod after that customization stuff is done. But you've got plenty of space. You've got vast amounts of space. You could definitely put a lot here. You've got a workbench here too. Would be really, really nice to see. Oh yeah, you could clear all this out. Yeah, I feel like I said, if it applies here, wow. I mean, I'd love it. I really would. If we could maybe craft a bed, you know. I'm telling you, it is downright pretty great. Because I would love to just clean... First of all, I would just love to clean this up. I know there's a mod that clears up some of the litter and other stuff. But I would generally just be able to clean it up in the game. We've got a workbench. Like, not safe to walk around in during a... Now, I wonder if it would apply to the second part, too. Yeah, we've got multiple workbenches. Plenty of room. There's just... Oh, it... Just oodles and noodles of opportunity. And the amount of wall space, too. I would spend many, many hours customizing this one. For sure. Might end up breaking the game, but I don't think I'd care. So, yeah, we could really clean this up. Quite a bit. We could have Will's bedroom and stuff, too. Yeah, if we could just clean all this up. Yeah, maybe move this around and stuff too. Ooh. Like at least all this. Like I wonder if you can just kind of move stuff, clean it up, change it around. I cannot wait to get my hands on that. We'll just kind of cover the first half of the dam here looking at it. But really, honestly, it's a great place to kind of have a base. At least maybe a storage depot. It's kind of what I use it as anyway, just for storage. When I'm going in and out of the map, if I need to put something down. Or I put it in the trailer out there, but... it does have oodles and oodles of possibility, though. So I am really looking forward to this update more than I thought it was. Just because possibilities are pretty great. Furniture crafting, moving everything around, bringing in photos from everywhere. Like I could bring this somewhere, maybe. Oh, just, yeah. Like I said, it's almost good as the Fallout base building, you know? It does definitely does make the mind wonder, right? It just, yeah. I'm getting more excited for this one as it's coming up. We're looking for a release date probably, I'm guessing, they just say December, so probably around, I see the 10th through the 15th, probably. They kind of released their last update last year, a little bit around earlier than I thought they would have, so that's kind of the time frame they did. I expect it was sometime around then. It's gonna rock, hopefully. And that way they can get kind of any, like, emergency hotfix out before they go on their winter break. But right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will leave off here. I think we covered everything. Yeah, every good spot in Mystery Lake. Next time, probably cutting out the Coastal Highway. We'll cover that. But this is, yeah, I'm getting excited for this one. I'm gonna do a whole series when it comes out. Of actually just modding places up. I'll spend a lot of time just crafting up one area, then showing it off. I did a lot of that in Fallout 4, and those, if you checked out those videos, kind of my jam. I really like to do that. All right, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like button. It does help out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.